All right. Well, WTF, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
It is, but it's family friendly.
That's
Come
right.
on.
That's right.
What the beep?
Tom Hanks,
Yeah.
Red Pill Jen.
Yeah.
Well, they're not together.
No.
right? Tom Hanks, Rita Wilson,
Yeah.
Red Pill Jen. Why is it a big deal if this guy moved to Greece?
Well, like I said, it's sort of a double WTF. Because you asked me to just sort of think of, like, look at something and be like, what? Like, so the first WTF moment there is that, unbeknownst to me until now, effective January of 2012 in Greece, pedophilia, among other things, is considered a disability.
Well,
What?
Yes.
I've
real
heard
talk.
a lot of speculation and allegations
What?
on not only just Tom Hanks being involved in
Oh yeah,
in,
the whole Pizzagate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of celebrities being lumped into that. And again, this is all just allegations, but there's a lot of people making these statements.
Well, too bad Epstein dead, and we can't ask him.
Well, what's kind of funny though is, of course, you've got Ghislaine Maxwell, who is in the hot seat right now.
Madam Maxwell.
Yes, Madam Maxwell.
The right-hand person for Jeffrey Epstein.
Probably quite literally. So now that it's, I don't, and again, I'm not, you know me, I'm not making accusations. I like to give the data and let everyone sort of take away their own, do their own thinking on it.
Uh-huh.
It's just, and I'm not the only one who's thought this. It's just sort of ironic that with all of this going on with Galen, and he was on the flight manifests, the travel logs
Who?
for Epstein. Tom Hanks. Was.
Hanks?
Yeah. His name has since been redacted from it, but it was there. I saw it myself. Now, to be fair,
Redacted.
Glad I got friends in low places.
very low places. To be fair, all right, Rita Wilson's family is from Greece. Her mother's lived
Okay.
there, and they've long owned vacation properties there. And so it's not like he just arbitrarily, chose a place on a map. The reason behind this citizenship is the prime minister did it supposedly to thank them for their efforts with the 2018 fires. So it was like, because they donated a lot of money to the Greek economy, and they did a lot of good humanitarian work.
Because Rita's family comes from Greece.
And they've
Okay.
been going there some like 20, 30 years, so that part of it's not.
But, okay, let's go back to, did Greece really say
Yes.
that it is now deemed a mental issue?
Absolutely.
So
January,
you
as
don't
of
go,
January
you don't
9th.
go, you don't go in like don't drop the soap prison. You go into like
loony bin.
Like the loony bin, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they included several things. I off the top of my head, I don't recall all of them, but being a kleptomaniac is now a disability
You've been into my brother.
In Greece?
in Greece. And this is real. This is not conjecture. This is true, actual fact.
Yeah.
It was January 9th of 2012.
Socialism. Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea.
So there's.
They
I mean,
are socialists, by the way. Do you know how much they're paying all these refugees to go back to where they came from?
No, not
Like
a clue.
$2,000 a piece. And they don't have the money. Remember we had to bail them out?
Oh yeah, their economy is trash.
So let me get this straight.
I can't wait, Coach Chestnut.
They changed certain laws in Greece
Mm-hmm.
In 2012.
in 2012 so you can steal and have sexual intercourse with kids.
Yeah.
And Tom Hanks and his people bought a timeshare.
You know what? That's a good
in
point.
in a nutshell, and that's where I'm going with it. Is it's really ironic, and it makes that's kind of my whole logic behind it.
In this whole cancel culture,
Yeah.
oh, how dare you? I won't buy this product.
Well,
But you'll live in that country.
Yeah.
I think we're beyond cancel culture when it comes to pedophilia.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
And you already know I used to work child sex abuse cases, so I'm the last person.
Yeah.
Like, you could quickly piss me off and get my undivided attention on something like that.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how people's minds are wired to you know what I'm saying, to partake in
It's not developed. You
It
know what I
makes
mean?
absolutely no
It's-
sense
yeah.
to me.
It's underdeveloped.
Let me tell you what my brother told me. When I used to work child sex abuse cases, I had a hard time one time. And I went to him for counseling, so to speak. Cheapest counselor you can find. My brother's very smart, right? And he said, if you could understand why they do what they do, you would have a problem too.
That's a very,
Interesting.
very good
I was like,
point.
dang,
Interesting.
you just saved me like $90.
90.
Yeah, you're a counseling session about $90.
$90.
Yeah. I'm like,
Hour.
I didn't even think I was like, so I
Going
started
to
telling everybody
Centerstone.
that.
Let's go on.
Okay.
Hey, Bay,
Yes.
who was the first celebrity to get reported COVID back in March?
The first celebrity?
I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. Come on, babe.
Who was it?
Tom Hanks.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because he went to Australia.
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 Okay.
And he's
And
still
I said-
traveling?
Yeah.
So he can travel around just like that?
Well, I said something about this
Isn't that
back
crazy?
on Conspiracy
He
Theory
was,
Thursday when it happened.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
We used to do Conspiracy Theory Thursdays here on the show.
Okay.
We still kind of do it. We just don't call it Conspiracy Theory Thursday anymore. We just call it a WTF moment.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
I like
Because I said I wasn't doing it, but I still do. Because,
That's crazy.
That is crazy, isn't it?
it. The first celebrity reported.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
for COVID.
Yeah. TMZ broke the news.
And I do have an image I didn't send because it doesn't look like an ankle monitor to me. But there's also sort of QAnon picked it up, which for those of you who don't know is it's sort
I
of
follow
a
Q.
right
I follow
wing.
Q.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do to a point, but they're sort of
I
one
like
of
it.
my sources. I don't like how I'm not going to get political. I'm just
I like
not
the
doing it.
conversations that I can have from it.
Good conversations, good base, but I don't agree with a lot of their.
I'll
belief
tell you what.
systems.
I hope John F. Kennedy Jr. is still alive.
He's hanging with Tupac.
Okay? I'll
And
tell you what.
Gatlinburg.
John F. Kennedy Jr., you know, the kid?
Yeah.
Right? Died in a plane crash in 99, right?
Over the sea.
Right, right.
Yeah,
You know, their
Yeah, with his wife.
Their whole family has bad luck. You know
It's a
that?
Kennedy curse.
But nothing found. You know what I mean?
Well, they did find the plane, I believe, and
Yeah.
they found because he was with his wife and a mutual friend of theirs.
I would never travel with them.
But why would that whole thing?
But here's the thing too. Another one. He never flew with his dog, but for some reason his dog was supposed to be on that plane. That
Even
day.
the dog ain't even safe. I know the dog like, damn, what I do?
Right. But here's the thing too. In '99, because I remember this was back in New York too. He was getting to run for New York Senate.
Yeah.
Do you know who he's running against?
No,
Hillary.
not surprised.
It's
Damn
so
Clinton.
crazy.
Because he
It's
would have
so
won
crazy.
it. He would have won it, though.
Let me tell you, Johnny Boy,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
You know,
'Cause people loved him.
man.
They
The
love
Kennedys are like our version of the royal family. I mean,
What?
you know, what's left?
I don't
of
want to be
them.
royal.
What's left
But-
of them?
It comes
Sin-
with a.
Since 2016, there has been
rather be
these
in Jackson.
these reported sightings of these this couple. Actually, 3 people, because Carolyn Bessette
Yeah, Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, and then
and her sister
That's what it was.
was
her
also
sister, yeah.
on the plane,
Yeah.
allegedly. And there's been reportings of these 3 people, a guy, a girl, and another girl, since 2016 going to these rallies, these political rallies,
Right.
dressed up. And
To
then
be fair, though, come on, you got a good-looking brunette guy and two
Yeah.
pretty blonde women. I mean, that's
But
the
they-
most
But
basic.
I would understand why if they are that. I'm not endorsing this. I'm analyzing this theory.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I can understand why they would have to put on some type of aesthetics. But how about when we were doing the story on Michael Jackson when he would go out in public
Oh, yeah, he had
and
it.
he looked. He like, and this was back in the day before like
He
the
already
Nutty Professor
changed.
was out.
Nah, he used to go out to clubs
And
he
movie
have a
theaters.
beard, hat, glasses.
He used to be Dave.
Yeah, his
I
name was
didn't
Dave.
recognize him anyway.
Freddie Mercury dressed Diana up in male drag back in the 70s and took her to a gay bar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury.
That's a lot of
The
work to
one
go
and
get a
only.
beer.
Right.
It was Princess Diana.
It's a lot of work to get
Come
a
on.
beer.
That's legendary.
Didn't the Kennedys just have a recent tragedy too in their family? Like
There's
within the
always
last,
something with
like
that.
I'm talking about like within the last year.
Who knows?
Yeah, there was here let's look up the
I would look it up on my phone, but
the
it
Kennedy
might lock up.
tragedy. Here we go.
I ain't getting good signal these days.
Kennedy tragedies.
I mean, if you think about it, I wouldn't travel with them. I wouldn't want to be their dog.
The Kennedy curse.
I don't want to hang with none of their kids.
That's just like Tom Hanks in his movie, Castaway. You know. What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's just a movie though. But Kennedy stuff be real.
Well, some people are trying to say too that, like, you know, the ball Wilson in the movie Castaway. They're saying that actually has some sort of pedophilic reference.
Well,
which to
and-
me,
and-
that's reaching just a little.
I don't know though. I hear you, but then like Ellen DeGeneres was doing a video and it had that
You
same
see the girl, the one with the little girl.
Kennedy curse. Kennedy curse. May 4, 2006, Congressman Patrick J. Kennedy crashed his automobile while intoxicated into a barricade on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., right? 2:45 a.m.
That sounds like assassination right there.
Yeah, I was gonna
It all
say,
does.
weren't they like mob tied or something like that?
Joe Kennedy was the father of it all, okay?
Right.
And he made his underground fortune in bootlegging,
Okay.
okay? Bootlegging of alcohol during Prohibition.
I already sold weed too.
And
that was the thing.
Bootlegging back in the day, it goes like those
Could be
song
anything,
Copperhead Road,
Yeah.
right?
It goes
That
up.
is about bootlegging marijuana and alcohol within the borders of Tennessee.
My grandfather, when he was young, he used to be a bootlegger.
Oh,
Yeah.
got any left?
Hook it up, man. Hook it up.
He used to tell me this story.
You got that map, the treasure map? No. We could do Goonies Part 2 if you want, but you
My father used to sell stolen lawnmowers.
wait.
Stolen lawnmower.
Sells? Did he steal them, or he was just a sell guy?
He just sold them. He didn't steal them. He provided them new homes.
He was the
He,
middleman.
he rehomed lawnmowers.
I know a couple people who rehome things.
April 1st, 1991. You know what's interesting on this Kennedy curse thing? Oh, wait, here's the major.
Something happened in 2019, didn't it? Or 2020.
April 2nd, 2020.
I told you.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. What happened? Was it a plane crash or car crash?
Maeve Kennedy McKeon. That's the granddaughter. That's right. That's the granddaughter
See?
of
Grandkids ain't even
Robert F. Kennedy,
I wouldn't even let my kids play with
who
their
was
kids.
killed in '68, shot at the hotel. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she and her 8-year-old son went missing during the canoe trip. That's absolutely right. Good call. Good memory, Coach Chestnut. Yep, that was in the Chesapeake Bay there.
Yeah, see, that's.
Yep.
They just don't need to be traveling at all.
I'm telling you, they should act like
Stay
they have COVID.
home.
I'm not even trying to be sarcastic.
No.
Their
Like,
bodies,
this is.
their bodies were found eventually.
Are
Yeah.
they body were found?
How about August 1st,
Which year?
2001, 2019? Okay.
That was a crash or something?
There was a what's it called? Sir Royce Rosin Kennedy Hill. You know, that's a granddaughter of Robert F. Kennedy, the sister of the other one that passed. So she died of an accidental drug overdose, accidental, at the Kennedy compound in Hyannisport, Massachusetts, on Cape Cod.
Sound like Marilyn Monroe.
Right? Her accident.
Yeah.
See?
See, Thursdays, I guess, were just designed for conspiracy.
You can't party with them. You can't drink
I
with
bring
them.
it in
No.
with me. What can I say?
May 16th, 2012. Mary Richardson Kennedy, that's the former wife of Robert Kennedy Jr.
Even the exes aren't safe.
Okay.
They got voodoo dolls.
Well,
Once you've had that Kennedy, you're not
she
safe.
committed suicide. It was deemed suicide on the grounds of her home in Bedford, Westchester County, New York.
Even the exes aren't safe.
Yeah, it's that Kennedy.
See?
A year prior, September 16, 2011. Kara Kennedy, daughter of Ted Kennedy. Okay, remember Ted Kennedy?
Yeah.
Right, Chappaqua, right? Chappaquiddick, right? You drove off, right? The girl was in the car.
Oh yeah, I just saw a
She
thing
drowned,
about that. That's a
and he
nice
walked
story.
home
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
reported it the next day.
He didn't even report it. They found it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Somebody was just just walking by and they're like, "Oh look, a car." And
My daughter better not bring not one Kennedy home.
So Kara Kennedy, the daughter of Ted Kennedy, died of a heart attack while exercising in Washington D.C.
They can't even get in shape.
Okay. Man.
Oh Lord.
You know, but the thing was, she had lung cancer, but she recovered when they removed one of her lungs. Exercising. How convenient.
See, you survive cancer and then you die exercising.
Right.
Well, you've only got one lung. I mean,
Yeah, exercising. How convenient, though.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. If my
I
daughter
keep
listening,
telling
don't-
you, Joe,
don't date a
that stuff will
Kennedy.
kill you. You just gotta.
Yeah, Kennedy.
But yeah, July 16th, 1999, John F. Kennedy Jr. died when his plane, that he was piloting crashed into the Atlantic Ocean.
I wonder if Tom Hanks and
Martha's
Rita
Vineyard.
Wilson took a plane to go to Greece.
I don't know. Oh my God! Look at this. December 31st, 1997. Michael Lemoyne Kennedy died in a skiing accident in Aspen, Colorado.
See,
I
they
remember
can't even
that.
ski.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Man, Okay, Joe, you got to bring us up. We're getting depressed now.
Yeah, man. Please.
All right, Mac.
If,
All
if
right.
you can't even exercise without
I know.
dying,
I'm
I
gonna
think
need
it's
some-
safe
I'm
to say
definitely
you
gonna
shouldn't
need
be
some hemp oil.
skiing. Okay.
For my forehead.
You can't date anyone. You can't.
Can't go swimming.
The father
Fly.
that got all the originally the alleged dirty money, you know, that set their family up for,
Yeah.
you know, empire status.
Yeah.
Well, Joseph P. Kennedy Jr. All right, he died when an aircraft was piloting accidentally exploded over England.
I think we need to play Kennedy Travel Death Bingo.
Accidentally.
Well,
Okay,
so he wasn't
accidentally
on the
exploded.
plane. He got killed by debris. Is that what you're
Okay.
saying?
Can't even look at an airplane.
No,
if
he
you're
was
Kennedy.
piloting.
Oh, he was piloting.
He was
Okay.
piloting. He was
I thought
piloting.
you was driving down the road and he got hit with a
Oh,
damn
my
propeller
God.
or something.
What type of plane was it? You know?
Yeah,
Is
I think it was a B-24 Liberator. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it exploded.
Right. While flying, not in combat, but over England. Just
No, being a Kennedy is combat.
yeah. I guess so.
That
Real
is-
talk.
That is true.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Got anything?
Real
Any
talk.
good news, Joe? Anything like that?
Yeah.
Is there a rainbow tomorrow? Like, something?
The good news, coach, is you're not a Kennedy.
There we go. Chestnuts to the power.
That's it. All right. Let's do. I'll tell you what. You know, should we do this local story about this the kid that allegedly killed his grandma here in Clarksville? All right, or should we do a positive story?
Let's go positive.
Jeez.
Positive.
My mom's watching.
All right.
She probably,
Padula
Celebrity
show.
birthday
Free-
trivia.
she probably logged off.
Free
Like,
Prozac at the
All
door.
right. Well, hey, Red Pill Jen, thank you for our WTF moment, bringing
got
up
it.
some interesting things to talk about.
Yeah, making us depressed.
All right.
It's messed
But the
up.
Tom Hanks stuff is interesting.
Yeah.
It is. There's got to be something more there.
I can't believe that led to Kennedy's.
Yeah.
You went down a rabbit hole, Joey.
You brought up QAnon. Right, and that QAnon
So what
brought
you're
up
saying- what
John
you're
F.
saying is
Kennedy
it's my
Jr.
fault.
It always is.
It's probably my fault. Your stuff's messed up. It's,
For your
oh,
thighs.
it's all my fault.
The X though.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, you can't even be an ex in peace.
No.
It's like, no, I paid for my divorce.
I got something positive we could talk about. Okay, how young entrepreneur right here in our own city.
Oh, okay. Here
All
we
right.
go. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Has got a vision, took a dream, and is now implementing it. It's not all easy. It's not the most difficult thing in the world. But how does he do it? We'll find out also how hemp can actually help your life for the better. Yeah. So let's talk about hemp-spired. That's coming up next on the Joe Padula Show, where Clarksville goes to party with a purpose.
Hi there,
Absolutely.
This is Hannah Price with Voice of Choice, and oh my God, I'm here with the best interviewer I've ever met. Joe Padula Show, absolutely.